Welcome back to Aviation This Week. Today's edition is brought to you by Lavero Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. I'm Justin Bellmore, and this is your aviation news. Your top story: Boeing forecasts unprecedented pilot demand over the next 20 years. Then, vintage aircraft show Air Legends begins at Peterborough Airport. And MRO company StandardAero will boost Winnipeg with a Rolls-Royce deal. We'll have our aviation news right after this quick message from our sponsor. Boeing released its 2018 Pilot and Technician Outlook, projecting demand for 790,000 pilots over the next 20 years. The plane maker's report says this is double their current workforce, and that this demand is driven by an anticipated increase of the global commercial airplane fleet, record-high air travel demand, and tightening labor supply. Boeing's report also says maintenance technician demand decreased about 25,000, mainly due to longer maintenance intervals for newer aircraft. The business aviation and civil helicopter sectors combined will demand an additional 155,000 pilots and 132,000 technicians. Demand for commercial cabin crew will see a slight increase of around 20,000 due to changes in fleet mix, regulatory requirements, denser seat configurations, and multi-cabin configurations. The Air Legends program begins this week with the arrival of Made in the Shade, a World War II B-25 Mitchell bomber, which is scheduled to be on static display until July 29th. The program, scheduled to continue for 2 weeks at the Peterborough Regional Airport until August 5th, will also include a visit from World War II B-29 Superfortress bomber named Fifi, a fly-in led by Canadian Owners and Pilots Association, live aviation emergency exercises, and more. The final weekend of the program will also include car and motorcycle displays and allow the public to wander the tarmac of the largest civilian runway between Toronto and Ottawa. Last week, StandardAero on July 16th inducted its first Rolls-Royce AE 1107C engine at the company's Maryville, Tennessee facility. The 1107C and other new engines represent the beginning of a 20-year multi-engine MRO agreement signed in April. This new multi-engine agreement will grow work currently conducted by StandardAero on the Rolls-Royce AE 2100 engines serviced at its Winnipeg, Manitoba facility. The 1107C powers the Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey tiltrotor with 7,000 pounds of horsepower and is in service of the U.S. Marine Corps and Air Force. This is Annex Business Media's Niche TV. Thanks again to our sponsor, Lavero Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. Visit wingsmagazine.com or helicoptersmagazine.com to include your company in the 2018 MRO directories, a key resource for Canadian aviation professionals. And make sure to tune in to our next episode on Friday, August 3rd for the latest in aviation news. I'm Justin Bellmore. I'll see you next time.